Guys, welcome back to Drop the Post. So first, guys, about this, I started doing this project, and then I thought to myself, man, this would be a great one to get up onto YouTube. A lot to try to find documentation or even videos or information on this, and wasn't able to. So what I did was I actually ordered this from, I think it was from Amazon. It was about $160 or so, something like that Canadian. It's the lumbar support. This model of car didn't come with the lumbar. I think it was a $300 option, and they didn't order it, and I really wanted the lumbar. I was having some issues just with sitting for a long time. I drive a lot, so I wanted to get it in. Way through doing the video, I decided to start taping this, recording it. So I apologize for not having all the information. While you go through it, near the end, I actually show on how I put the seat back together, so that could help you to understand how to take it apart. So you might have to kind of shuffle through the video, but I should have most, if not everything, on the video so that you guys can see how this is done. When I finished with it, all I had, this little toggle right here, that's all that you actually see for the component itself. Underneath the seat is where I have the motor, and then of course in the back here, and then the plate that I took off. The other thing, while you guys, clips on the back of the seat, and I kind of talk about that in the video, and that they broke and how to get them back together. So the clips in the video, or the clips that I got these on Amazon too. It was just a whole kit of clips. I don't even know what they're called, but they were just shield retainers is what it shows here. I found them on Amazon, and I just found the best ones that sort of worked and then put them in. They're not the stock that come with the BMW, but for the price, I think it was 12 bucks for this whole kit, and you get a whole bunch of extra ones. So enjoy the video. Things on the back here, which I guess depending on the application, you can use it, and it looks like there are some ties down here for it too. You can see the holes here that you could utilize if you need it. But this application I did not. Now I can see it's transparent, so I can see on the back side here that it is all the way down, so as it pushes towards the small of my back, it'll help it. Pretty ply. So that's in. So I have this to here, the air cannon. I tested this prior to putting it in, and as you can see, I've sort of halfway got the thing installed or uninstalled, and then started installing it, and I thought I should maybe get this on camera. I haven't been able to find a lot of F36 information. Follow BMW's already got some lines that are here, so I'm just gonna follow what they're doing to get mine. Now the one challenge that I'm gonna have is I need power. Only 12 volt, but I still need power. And so it's pretty easy. Unfortunately, I busted up these clips. They were a real pain in the ass to get in and out, or to get off, I should say. So I've got to figure out a way that I can do that to secure it. Basically slides down, and then these clips, or the little bolts, hold it together. So as it slides down, it just gets a bit wider, and it's able to sit in there. So just like that, and then whoops, not like that actually, there, and then just up. So when you're taking it off, you're gonna pull these plugs. So this one's broken, but it's gonna sort of sit in there, like, not like this, but like that. You're gonna pull it out or break it, do what you gotta do, and you just slide this down to the point that it doesn't go anymore, and you just kind of push on it, and then it pops right off. So really easy.
other than those. This would be better if I went like this. That might be a bit better. Yeah. Okay. Because then I can tie this. This has got lots of room. Lots of room. I gotta sort of just come there. I'll do the same. That one's being okay. There. And I'm going to leave the power out for now because I don't know where it's going to go or what I'm going to do with it. So I want full access. I can take it all the way back. I can take it all the way forward depending on what I need. Yeah, okay. So the module is going to go here because I'll sneak it up here, and then eventually I will tie that in. So I'll tie that in. So really, so I can manipulate it. Clip, perfect. Okay, and then I'll reconnect that there, and then this. So I'm going to have this, I think, sneak up where the seatbelt comes through right here for now, and then I'll make arrangements where I really want it to go. So just connect that. The only other backup at the car. So here's the seatbelt. It just connects like so. There. Okay. So then we can do this. So I'm going to clip it all first. See, there's a connector here, there's a connector here, and then on the back side it just goes in there, and it sort of hooks. It hooks in at the top, and then you just push these down. There. It's in there, it's in there. Okay. Let's try not to lose the screw this time. There. To get out, so let's see if we can't. Okay. Okay. The seat's as far as I can go forward, but it's still a little problematic. Power's back, so hey, it all works. Yep. Just do it with the gun. It's working. Yeah, it's inflated. So there was the video. Again, I apologize. I know it was kind of just thrown together. I was halfway through. I didn't even have the angle and the camera proper for a lot of it, and then realized after. But I had already done the process. I wasn't going to go back to do it again. So again, so I drilled it in here, so it's really clean and simple. Originally, I did want to get it into the actual bracket here that holds my seat memory and my adjusters, but for some of the components on the backside, it made it really difficult. This was wide open underneath and very easy and simple to do. It's adjusting it a huge amount, a little bit here and there, so it made a lot of sense to have it. So I've had the unit in for, I guess it was about January.
and we're now into the end of September, coming into October next week. So I've had it for nearly 10 months. I have not had a problem with it at all, not once. I do minor adjustments, you know, as I'm driving for a lot, I might tweak it a little bit, but primarily it stays just the same. It's perfect for me. It does exactly what I need. I don't have the capability. My previous Beamer did have the lumbar, and it can adjust up and down also with inflation and deflation. But this one itself, so it can't go up and down. You get deflation and inflation with it, and the sack itself, but it hasn't deflated. It hasn't done anything wonky or weird. It performs just as it's supposed to. The only thing, and I don't even know if it's related to the seat because I don't sit in the passenger much, is the aerated seats, the leather seats in the BMW. They do seem to be a bit hotter, and the only thing I can conclude to that is perhaps that bladder isn't allowing the airflow as much. But I can't even confirm that that's the case. It's the only thing that I've kind of noticed. It does seem a little bit hot on the small of my back. But other than that, no problems at all. Great unit for like 160 bucks. I did properly wired it in to get the power, the voltage to the seat. I Googled it and found some forms. I'm gonna suggest to just Google it and find some forms because each car is completely different. And I don't wanna be liable for you guys having an issue with the wiring and in causing major issues. So I'd prefer not to really kind of, you know, bring that up or explain what I did, just because I'm worried that it could cause problems. I was kind of crossing my fingers when I did it, but I got the right equipment and I have a lot of electrical experience, so I was able to kind of get in there and do it proper. And it worked for this lumbar support. Amazing. If you don't got it and you want to put it in, I know some people even used it as an aftermarket when their lumbar breaks because it's super expensive. It has performed incredibly well, and I would recommend it and do it again if I had to. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do have questions or anything, just post below and I'll get back to you guys as quick as I can. Thanks.